Hey man, are you an off-roader? Do you want to build your own off-road vehicles? Or maybe you just need to have your vehicle serviced so you can get to work. Visit Platinum 27 Commercial Street in Yarmouth, Mass. Auto sales, accessories, service, repairs, Jeep rentals. Man, they got it all and they can fix anything and everything. So get on over there today. Call them up, make an appointment. 508 760 2807. PlatinumAutoservice.com. You will not be disappointed. And if you are into off-roading, man, this is where you want to be for everything you will ever need for your off-road vehicle. Want to get a haircut like the geek? Probably not. However, whatever you want to do to that beautiful head of hair that you have, Melissa Carter can take care of all of your needs. Salon 17, where hair is their passion. Located at 17 Telegraph Road in beautiful Dennisport, Massachusetts. Melissa has been taking care of hair for a long, long time. And she's got Gail in there as well, who makes everyone look beautiful. No matter what your needs or what you want to do, give Melissa Carter a call and visit Salon 17 today. 508 619 7438. Your hair is going to say thank you, thank you, thank you. Hey, is it time for lunch? Or maybe you just need a snack? Or maybe you need to grab a bunch of stuff for the beach? Well, Nick Moray has you guys covered. The Other Guy's Little Store Pizzeria and more. Adult beverages, snacks, candy, pizzas, subs, burritos, tacos, fries. Located at 16 North Main Street in South Yarmouth. You can call in your order too, and they'll have it all ready for you. 508 258 5145. Let Nick Moray and his team take care of you today. And check out those fries. Oh man, they do some stuff. I think it's the Parmesan fries. All right, so get on out there and have some fun. And of course, nothing we do gets done without you, our fabulous dart players. We love you. We thank you for your support of D Productions, to Geek and Meat. And without you, all our darting adventures are kind of null. So thank you, folks, for coming out, turning out, and giving us a little something to do.
He's helping out with running the brackets and just keeping things going along.
Haha. All right. So I'm going to interrupt Nate real quick because, what's a day in the 211 studios without a little mess up? I am Darren Eldridge, the Dart Geek. That is my partner, Meat. Yeah, you guessed it. We were on mute.
Oh no.
So I'm sure things are going to start flashing up. Devin, Phil, some of those other folks that keep us going. So again, welcome. It is April 26th. We've had an amazing month of darts. And the Cape Cod Dart League had their first event at DC Porcelli's Pizza and More. You want to turn the volume down on that phone? That'd be super sweet. And yes, volume down on his phone and volume up on our mic so you don't have to read lips. And so DC Porcelli's first CCDL was the League Luck of the Draw, and it was April 4th. And take it away, Meat, with the recap.
Yeah, like I said previously, great event. Jim and Ellie always doing us a solid and letting us host the event there, adding to the pot, which, between them adding their money and the league adding money, it was $1,000 pot, which is like pretty huge. We're very happy to do that. I love paying out good payouts, and that was one of the ones we were able to do that with.
Yeah, they are. For those of you who don't know, Ellie and Jim are incredibly generous to the dart players. Start their Thursday night luck of the draws every week. Right now, I don't know when they're stopping for summer, but $300. That's how they start their pot. So now you had 34 shooters on that night.
3 of them being non-Cape League members. They paid $5 more to play, but it's good to get some other faces in there, familiar faces, but still other faces from the Dart League. It was a great night. Everything went really, really smooth. Like I said, I can't remember if this was on the mute part. Dart Connect helps run things tremendously. Makes everybody's life easier.
Well, yeah, from a tournament director, could not be happier with Dart Connect. And there you see some of the top finishers there. So you had the top 4 were Sean Baker and Todd Moose, Kevin Boyan, and Patrick. There you see the mouth right there. The runner-ups, Nikki Van Sissen and Christian Burrows. And the top team was the legend Dennis Cotto and the aforementioned Tammy Kelly, one of our
non-league players that came down. Her and Ginny came down and play in it. Happy to see both of them and drawing a blank and
Robin Sheridan.
Sheridan had last name. I couldn't think of her first name. Sorry, Robin. No, great to see their faces. Robin won the 50-50, but left. Gave Tammy her ticket, so Tammy collected the money for her. $95, I think that was.
It was $95 plus $40 from donations.
For donations, yeah. So
Kevin Boyan again. Kevin Boyan, up and in.
Yep. We're gonna donate that to breast cancer awareness for in memory of Mary Stacy. But now I think we're gonna be doing a different event in memory of Mary, so we'll be adding that money to that.
Very nice.
So that's in the future. Maybe in September, we're thinking possibly. I have to discuss it with the board, but we might kind of run things and maybe take half the pot, half the entry fees, and put it towards breast cancer awareness.
Nice.
So that's that'll be in the near future. We'll be talking about that in more detail.
Nice. Yeah. I mean, for those of you, most of you know, dart players are some of the most generous folks out there. And when we do, and you can see right down there, I received my Beacon of Hope shirt. Shout out. We will be up at the Tee Up Tap Room on May 2nd. That'll come up too. But the Tee Up Tap Room will be hosting the Beacon of Hope tournament. So that is another charity, and the Briggs family does an amazing job with that. So they're very, very giving, and we're lucky to have all those people and helping us out. So thank you. And we do want to give our condolences. Of course, I was able to know Mary for a long time, Mary Stacy, who unfortunately passed away, and God bless, is in a better place and not suffering anymore. But you always want to, give thanks and memories to those people. So that was a good move by the Dart League. They are pretty awesome. So kudos to you folks. All right, we're going to see how bad Darren messes up production on this one. So next up, and we're going to hide this. We're going to bring that up. We'll go ahead and get rid of that. Now you just see us and our beautiful faces, and boom. So next up on the list, on the 10th through the 12th, was the White Mountain Shootout. And that was at the Town and Country Resort in beautiful Shelburne, New Hampshire. It's up there, obviously, in the White Mountains. Absolutely gorgeous up there. And so we also had some Cape Cod representation up there as Christine Baker, part of our Queens of the Moose and part of our birthday team at the Moose. Christine Baker was up there helping with registration and, helping out with the Dart Connect thing. Again, huge Dart Connect event up there. So, and you've never been to that one?
I have not, no.
So, but that was a weekend off. But we do have some results, and not a lot of pictures up there, but you can check it out. If you've never been, it is a bit of a poke, but man, once you get up there, it's gorgeous. So, in the ladies singles cricket was Carolyn Mars over Callie West, two very well-known names around here. And then in open doubles, it was Joe Ricard and Bruce Robbins over John Blakely and Brian Campbell. And kudos out there. Of course, Joe, I'm a huge fan of Joe and Bruce. And those guys have really turned it on. Hopefully you catch some of those guys, Joe in the Worcester Premier League. And look for them on YouTube and Facebook and check them out as well. And second place, Donna Lemieux. What? First place with Kirsten Dahl over Robin Sheridan and Taylor Omida. That was in ladies doubles. Of course, all these are available on Dart Connect. You can check out the events, just like the event the Cape Cod Dart League had last night. Then we had another big one that I was super proud of and got to check it out was Joe Ricard and Aaron Perrone over Leonard Gates and Callie West in mixed doubles 501. That was a great match, a huge to those guys. And of course, Joe helps us out from time to time with our technical difficulties.
Yeah, with his knowledge.
And so hopefully we'll see Joe up at the Tee Up Tap Room.
I'm going to guess we should, I would imagine.
Yeah, I would think a lot of the guys from the Worcester Premier League. And for those of you who are wondering, May 2nd, next Saturday, is stop number 2 in the Minuteman ladder to the championships, which will be at the Witch City Open the weekend of September 11th. So May 2nd at the Tee Up Tap Room, it's free. If you're in the Minuteman Dart League, they have 5 different divisions, 2 ladies, 3 open. I would get there. That is pretty crazy. So also want to give a shout out, of course, Robin Curry and Callie West, not to be shut out, took the ladies doubles cricket. So over Jen Papalato, who is, the DPNE. She is it this year, and huge shout out to her. And Brenna Baker. So they came in second. And then one of my faves is Scott Estel, who took first place in the open singles 501 against Zach Pearson. So, and then of course, Leonard and Callie together with Todd Bumgardner. If you need some darts made and you see Todd somewhere, man, get on his list. That man does amazing work crafting darts. But he, along with Leonard Gates, Callie West, took the mixed triples. And we see our own Taylor Almeida in the under 23 girls singles, took second place to Layla Bunce. And Colin Finnegan took second place in the under 23 open singles to Seth Patino. Congratulations to you two. And of course, in the under 18, we had Jeremy Demers. And he came in second to Daniel Estes. And in the ladies, we had Taylor Farrell and Emma Collins in the under 18, with Emma Collins coming in second and Taylor Farrell. So the youth stuff heating up. We like to see that. Huge shout out to Carrie Demers and the entire Demers family and Minuteman. As you can see, their youth thing is crazy, and we love to see it. So pretty big names on that list right there, and hopefully we'll see a lot of those folks at the Wit City as we work our way there. What you think? Me loving?
You did a great job. I didn't get a chance to watch any of that on Dark Connect, unfortunately. Not like I tried to do yesterday. To watch a little bit of the EDO cricket up in Peabody yesterday on Dart Connect.
Big round robin up there. We sent some people for the first time. The legend Dennis Cotto and big sexy Mike McGuire. He went up there, so kudos to you guys. And I'm gonna I don't really know the results, and
I'm not sure of the results either. I actually tried looking at Dark Connect, but I'm computer illiterate, so I had a hard time finding out what happened. I could see the round robin part, but I couldn't. Do they have a knockout happen?
I don't. I think it's all round robin, and then it just ends.
Okay.
Yeah. So
I didn't add up. I was watching. I know Mike McGuire, Tom Sawyer, and Joe Ricard all had excellent days.
Yeah.
I believe him and Tom Sawyer taking it. Then I think. I'm not sure. It's him and Joe. They were all. They definitely get the top three in the Dart average. I looked at that.
Well, if anyone knows exactly how that was calculated and what the actual results were, Meet's over there monitoring Facebook, D Productions, and I am on the chat for the YouTubers out there. So if anyone knows, but we will be checking that, we'll update that next month. So next up on our list of things that we want to do, bada boom, bada bing, for us, right here. This was our big event for the Team DGZ and D Productions, and that was our gold cricket. We had 3 different levels, ladies, silver, and gold. This was the last one that we had, which was gold and held at the Brewster VFW, who's been getting a lot of darting action over the last week or so.
Yeah, right. Totally.
Has been getting it. And you see right there, that is our fabulous 14. Those were our 14 folks who entered this, and it was a round robin cricket event. And we took 8 out of that. They went on to the winner's bracket, and they played the best of 3 all the way through with a best of 5 final. Some of you may have seen, we put a clip up of the cricket leg that Colin Finnegan threw against our own Matty B. And there's our bracketologist meet right there. But that cricket leg was pretty crazy, just shy of a 7-point.
Yeah, he is a phenomenal kid, and just a super nice kid too.
Yeah,
I got a chance to talk to him for the first time for a little bit, and very respectful, very, very nice.
Yeah, he and his dad came down, so that was great to see. And then, of course, we put the final up in the winner's bracket. The final was Dave Walsh taking on the aforementioned Colin Finnegan. And there's his dad right there, who ended up taking the consolation draw with a beautiful sling bag, courtesy of DJD. If you need anything, shirts, sling bags, towels, reach out to David and his team, thedjd.com. And we want to thank Platinum Auto, one of our favorite sponsors. Triple T, Trash Talk, and Tommy, he's our liaison over there. So they gave us the money, and we were able to produce those, a little oops in the printing, which gave us extra bags that we were able to give out to consolation prize, to the consolation winner. And there was David Walsh right there. He was the champion with his beautiful sling bag, courtesy of Platinum Auto. Please give them a check out and check out our new commercial of Platinum Auto. In the top 4, as you see, we had Dave Walsh was the champion. Colin Finnegan was our runner-up. And Thomas McGilvery and Bernie Lucia right there. There's Bernie. Super nice guy. Came down with his partner. They have some family down here, so they came down for the weekend. In the consolation bracket, it was Mr. Finnegan who took it all. It was a winner-take-all, $25 in the misprinted bag. Thank you very much, David, for letting us keep those. The raffle winners on the day, we didn't do a 50-50 raffle. We had the 14, and along with their entry fee, came some great pizza that came from
Twisted Pizza.
Which did a great job, and they're up on 137. They're not a sponsor or anything, but they did a great job, and that pizza was really good. So they got pizza, and everybody entered a little raffle. Thank you very much, Mac Darts, the Jong family, MacDartSupply.com for all your darting needs. So we pulled 3 winners, and it was Patrick, Paquette, the basic one, Dennis, the legend Cotto, and the aforementioned David Walsh was winning all day long. And those 3 men took a item out of the prize pack. And watch out, the legend took a set of darts. And I believe he was quoted leaving the table saying, "These are the ones! These are the ones!"
Yeah, to add to his collection of probably 50 other sets of darts.
Correct. So huge shout out to Platinum Auto again, DJD, thedjd.com. Please reach out for your shirts and anything else you need. And of course, we had our bracketologists who ran the round robin and both the knockouts flawlessly and got both finals on the live stream. So what'd you think, Meat? That wasn't bad for the first. Was it?
No. I think look at a few more shooters show up, but we do what we can. Maybe next time we can allow signups on the day of. Maybe try and get a few more people. But then again, then you run a chance of having an odd number. So
we did, but we did change it up. The 01, we have our 01 dates out for the fall, September, October, November, and again, broken up into 3 levels, all by Dart Connect. We are huge Dart Connect fans. We don't run any tournaments without Dart Connect. So, and we have done that. So yes, there'll be one price for a pre-pay, pre-sign up. And then if there are any slots left, it will be open on the day, but it will cost you more to play. And 501, I'm a bigger fan of 501 than cricket, but they say they want cricket. We'll see. But we did have some amazing cricket games. I want to give a huge shout out to everybody and the VFW. Mark behind the bar, who again I heard killed it last night too at the banquet.
Yeah, he's
amazing.
Great guy, and he said he had a great day. The bar made money, he made money.
Yes, very generous. Dart players are generous.
No, he did say he was extremely happy with yesterday, even though the numbers are down a little bit for this banquet. He was very happy with it, but also happy to get there at the hour that he did.
Right.
Which was nice. He was expecting maybe 10 o'clock, 11 o'clock. He was there longer than 9, but we were all over with before 9 o'clock, so
right.
It worked out good.
Well, good. Well, kudos. Thank you, Eddie. Eddie is the lady who runs the VFW. So if you have any interest or anything you need to do down there, whether it's a big event, a small event, they've got inside, they've got outside, they've got that huge field. They've done an amazing job. I mean, you can look at it, and if you've been there, you can see like, whoa, that looks fresh and beautiful. And they've worked very, very hard at getting that place. So look them up. So we finished up the gold, and yes, we're still little in the corner. And this is a little bit of bedhead right here, a little flock of seagulls hawk looking today. So we're going to get that freshened up just in time for next weekend. So the next thing up for us was the birthday LOD at the Moose Lodge. Every month, your birthday team of Melissa Hall, Christine Baker, and Katie Sullivan have LOD. Sometimes it's added on to something that we're doing. We're going to try through the summer to make it a Friday or Saturday thing. And the girls are right now, the ladies right now are looking over their schedules to see what works for May. So we're really looking in May, hopefully to have a Friday or a Saturday birthday LOD. But if you have a May birthday and you want to get a little bit of celebration, and whether you're into darts or not, give those ladies a call. They put out an amazing spread. They make delicious cake, I've heard. I haven't eaten most of it.
No, you only eat a little bit of it.
A little. Just a little. Just a little.
Darren and his sweet tooth.
So in any event, it's delicious, and they work very hard at it, and they do a great job. So it's a great time to come on down. We did celebrate. It was Danielle Teresa. We celebrated her birthday, and Dash, aka John Cahoon. So happy birthday to those folks. And again, get in touch with them. You can reach all those ladies on Facebook. And that was it right there. There's one of the birthday team, Melissa Hall. And she took second place right there. So it was Melissa Hall. And yeah, I guess now I got to look back. But Melissa and Christian, that was right. And it was Tom. And yeah, all right. Hey, handy dandy notes. You could have jumped out.
Well, I was spacing out looking at Kevin Boyne commenting that Mike got third yesterday.
Oh, sweet. Thank you, Kevin.
So what I looked at must have been right. It was Tom Sawyer, Joe Ricard, Mike. The top three, I believe. That's what I saw.
Okay. All right. Well done. And I did watch some of Mike's. Yeah, and Mike was shooting very, very well. And of course, the McGuires are well known down here. We miss you, Stephen. We miss you, Debbie. And we see Rachel and Michael. So, Rachel almost McGuire Emery. So, who unfortunately had to work. She was our qualifier, would have been there for the ladies, and I'm sure would have won. But unfortunately, real life does get in the way. So, but congrats to Rachel, who did win the qualifier. And then Katie Sullivan, who would have gone, because she was second place at that qualifier, became an officer at our Moose Lodge, along with her husband, Mark. So congratulations to you and all the Moose officers. But they couldn't attend either, because they had to be at the installation of officers. So there's a lot going on.
Yeah, yesterday was a busy day everywhere.
Yeah. So it was old Tom and Paul Lenu. And I know, I like Lenu.
I know, you're a pain in the ass.
It's my French upbringing. All righty, Roo, boys and girls. Now we're gonna move it on up. So here we're gonna blank, and I'm gonna start real quick right here. We're just gonna jump, which is something Meat doesn't have, because I have it on a post-it note, because again, technical difficulties. The DPNE tour. I know it's getting closer to us, and there's going to be a couple of stops that are closer, but I did just want to throw out that they did have the February 28th. There's the one that we had on April 19th, which was the birthday luck of the draw for us, but they did do number 3. So get on there. That's the one that Jen Papalato, she runs this now, is just knocking it out of the park and doing a great job. And I know some of them are spread out, but she wants to get all of New England in. So they're getting closer. So get there. We want to congratulate Arpent, Sargent, Perone, and Robin Sheridan. Huge supporter of us and all darts down here. And there's number 2 with Ledger and Dwyer. Congratulations, Asia. And I'll have to wait for that to come around, because I did not, again, write any of that down. That was thrown on me this morning. So, and the finals this year will be at the Franco. So at the Franco instead of the tee-up. So they're spreading that around too. Brenna Baker, my apologies, Brenna. But Brenna was a runner-up in event too. So, but big fan of the DP tours. Any additions to that little tidbit of information that I just dropped in your lap, Mr. Mead?
No, seeing how you didn't know anything about it till this morning.
But I did. I just was running through things, and Meat was updating me with some of the banquet stuff. And I was like, oh, blah, 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 blah. Yeah, that's right. DPNE.
Looky.
So, hello, everybody out there. Hope you're enjoying this. Please give us a share and a subscribe, and let your friends know that there's a couple of kooks talking about darts, and we can go from there. So we are going to break now. Boom, we're going to hide this one. We're going to bring up this one. Ladies and gentlemen, this was actually just last night, yesterday afternoon, and into the evening, was the Cape called Dart League Fall 2025 Banquet and Celebration, crowning the championships. Oh, and then somebody was out there. Yeah, the Beacon of Hope is a great shirt. We do love to hit up when the people watch and talk. So it is a great cause. I know I have the black collar hidden because I wanted to make sure we had the shirt shown there in both of the sponsors. So yeah, please help out and buy one. Go to the Beacon of Hope. You can find out. The young man who created these is amazing. Did a great job. So yes, and we love the Beacon of Hope. It's in June at the Tee Up Tap Room. So get on in there. So we were going on about the banquet, which was yesterday at the VFW for the fall 2025 season. And again, I was not there. I did watch all of it on Dart Connect TV. You can see the results there too. And the finals will pop up there. There they are right there. But 1, 2, 3, take it away, Meat.
Yeah, pretty good day. A little low on attendance, kind of a bummer in that aspect, but what are you going to do? But the people did show up, had a good time, I think. And Maddie Baker on the grill is we've been doing the last couple of years, which kind of works out good with the VFW having their grill outside. To use charcoal, everything tastes better in charcoal than gas. Everything went pretty smooth. Early evening, which is kind of nice.
Yeah, ain't nothing wrong with getting home, on a Saturday night. It's summer's coming, so it's going to get late.
Right.
So,
I handed out all the trophies and plaques and screw up on the shirts. They'll be coming. Getting them out to everybody as soon as they get that straightened out.
Again, what is a day without some technical difficulties? We have some here. Oh, you can see right there. See, I'm running this thing, and we were supposed to. I say we. Oh, there it is. There we go. Okay, now we feel better. Okay. See? Technical difficulties. That's what makes this world great. And when you do stuff live, I am very fortunate. My youngest daughter, her mother-in-law, also does a podcast. She has her master's degree, so she's super smart. And I'm going to get her stuff out here so some of you people who might be super smart, but she does so much for education and youth, but she tapes all of hers. So I like to see what she does with editing. And she likes to look at our live stuff so that she understands why it's don't do it live. So in any event, here we are back to meet. So want to go over some of the winners and some of the champions.
Yeah. So what top 4 was I have my phone in front of me. Well, I do, but I can't look up stuff. It was Lee Baker and Christian, as well as
Rachel and Nikki V.
Nikki V. That's right.
Yeah.
No, good up and down darts, but good day. Everybody had fun on it. And then the top 2 runner-ups were help me out here.
Lee, was it Lee and Dennis Alker?
That's right. Dennis and
Craig
Fiddler.
That's right.
Went up against Scott and Thomas, and great match.
Tommy Guns.
Actually, I think it only went 2 legs at Tommy and Scott. I think. Did it go 3? 2. Geez, I forget.
No, 2-1. It went 3 legs.
Okay, yeah.
There it is, right there. And again, you can check it all out on DCTV. But there's the champions.
Big smile. Big smile, except for maybe.
Look at that. So, no, it looked like a great time. And there's the aforementioned Rachel, who was able to make it. And Nikki B, who's coming around a lot more. Nice to see you, Nick. And there he is, LL Baker, because the ladies love Lee.
That's right.
And some pictures there just of the lodge. And that's our B Division champions?
Correct. Stranger Flings.
There they are. There's the AIAC, now in AA.
Yep.
Yep. And there's our very Maddie B.
Maddie B. Look at that smile, boy. Everybody having a great day.
Yeah. And there's our own meat right there with one of the great Board of Governors shirts. Captain Shaq.
That's right. Taking his plaque for, I forget what, a ton 80 or a run 9s, I forget.
And there they are. That is the Dart Sharks from the Moose, back-to-back AA champions. So that was very, very amazing. So, and you guys did a 50-50, and that went to the VFW, correct?
we gave the pot to the VFW for always letting us do what we want there, and trying to help them out with that. They're very, very appreciative of that. It wasn't $55, not a great amount, but something better than nothing.
Listen,
every little bit helps.
It does. Every little bit does help. So when you see, and like at our gold event, we put out a little jar there asking for a little help because we spend money on equipment and streaming and all the other stuff too. And people threw a few bucks in there. And anytime you see that you can help, like don't think all I got is $1 in my pocket. It ain't going to help. If you got an extra buck and you can part with it, all those dollars do add up and they do help because we do this. I know they had a big comedy thing at the Brewster VFW, so they got there. Then we were there doing the gold event. So please don't think even a little bit. And that's why I asked for subscribers here. We're trying to get the 500, hopefully before we get to September, and I do. I run into friends all the time, and they just hook up right there. It takes less than a minute. It doesn't cost a dime, but every single subscriber helps us. And every single follower on Facebook helps us. All the streamers, same, with Prodigy, same with the Worcester Premier League. Like, we're all just trying to do this thing. And hopefully, if we could ease up some and it doesn't cost us money, we are good. So every little bit helps. Don't be shy to throw a little bit in.
Yeah, I think with our own Melissa Halls won the 50-50. She took home $50 because of the $5 donation from Jeff Parker to put in the winning pot. We just gave that right to the V for $5.
Cool. That's very, very nice. No, Melissa is Melissa Hall. Again, one of our queens of the Moose and the birthday team. So she's amazing and does a whole lot. Huge supporter of D Productions and everything DGZ, as well as sitting on the board and kind of.
She does a lot.
She does. She is secretary, and she gathers those people together and runs that very, very well. So we are huge, huge fans. And she can wrangle up the sex kitten when necessary. So that takes a lot. But Melissa wears many crowns.
Full-time job in itself.
It is. It is. So that, where does that bring us, Mr. Producer? I don't know. Let's check.
Do you want to talk about the standings you have written down?
I do. We are going to get on now to, and we're going to see if we can do this right. So,
so you bring it up?
Boom, we're going to do that. We're going to get to the Cape. Oh, no, we're going to hide you. Bring this up. Look at that. And if I highlight this and I click this, now we are at the Cape Cod Dart League. We have 2 leagues here on Cape Cod. We have the Cape Cod Dart League and we have the Cape Cod Premier League. So right now we are running through the Cape Cod Dart League and going through theirs. We'll start right here with AA Division, where you see the aforementioned Dart Sharks sitting right there with a 1-point lead over FUPA.
Yeah, pretty tight division in the top 3 right there.
Now, Dart Sharks are back-to-back. Now, you guys changed the Dart League rule on back-to-back, correct? So they have gone twice. They've gone back-to-back.
Correct.
And what is the new rule for... And if you don't know, that's fine. I know there's
it's not off the top of my head. It's not back-to-back. It's... I think you have to go back-to-back 4 times.
Right. So they would have to win 4 consecutive championships.
Correct. And then they make them split up for 2 seasons.
2 seasons, right.
And then they get back together as the same team if they wanted to.
Nice.
Some people like the rules, some people don't. We could maybe get rid of it. I don't know. We'll see what happens when we get to,
Truth be told, everybody hates rules. But
True.
But they are a necessary evil. You have to have them, as well as people who are going to enforce them. And that's part of being a league.
That's right.
So, no, I think it's great.
You can't make everybody happy.
No, and you will die trying. But you can see there. Still tripping. So the top three right there, all in the 80s, with Bullwinkle sitting at 68. So Bullwinkles have a pretty good grip on fourth place. And of course, in Double A, there's only one Double A division. And so they will, top four will make it to the playoffs. So it's really kind of a battle up there to see those top three.
Yeah. And also, don't forget, too, we have a week we have to make up from that snowstorm.
Correct. Yep, that's why.
I forget what week.
Well, no, that'll
I'm
be
so bad. Right, that'll be added on to the end of the season. I just started thinking about it the other day. I'm like, oh God, what week was that we missed? I don't even know. We'll figure that out and make sure everybody gets reminded that don't forget you got to make this matchup.
Right, and that makes championship night June 3rd, live from the Yarmouth Moose Lodge. All three championships will be there. So, but that was moved now to June 3rd.
Yes, on the very nice new setup there. It'll be fun.
It will be. So we move on now to A Division. Now in A Division, let's see, yeah, we got both up there. We have East and West, so only two make it.
Correct. So, yeah, just the top teams have the home match first week, and then everybody goes to the Moose for the finals.
And you can see Riptides. Riptides was the former A Division champion who went up to Double A and now has come back down with IAC up there. They're holding the lead, but none 80 in chase, with Plan B coming up there and the Clubbers battling it out right there. A few weeks left.
Yeah, 3 weeks plus, well, 4 technically because of the makeup match.
Right.
But don't forget, we also have bye weeks in that division, so...
Yeah, you can see it's not there. Like Plan B has already played, 10, and you see Riptides there and non 80 both at 9. So it is definitely a little askew.
It's a little skew. Because because that team had the bye week the week, so
right.
That's why it shows.
Yeah.
Same thing in B because we have a bye week there also. So it'll be interesting to see what happens because all of a sudden, hey, you get. A bye week, so you're not going to get points.
Yeah. So, but it'll, that's, again, part of league play. And we're going to finish up here in B Division, where we see Hakuna Matatas in first place. And that is the all-ladies team.
Yes.
And they got together, I think, last season.
Which my team always plays like crap against them for some reason.
And you see Mead's team right there, Dilligaff currently in third place. B Division has just the one grouping, so the top 4 do qualify for the playoffs. And again, it does look like 1, 2, and 3 are all secure and really positioning for who is going to be the seeds, 1, 2, and 3, obviously.
Correct. Yeah.
Pretty tight.
Yeah, and like I said, that the bye weeks really bring into effect that you're like, hey, we got a lead, and oh no, we have a bye week. Shoot.
Right. Yeah, that's gonna make everything a little interesting, right?
Yeah.
There.
Can Hakuna Matata's pick a big enough spread so that last week doesn't affect them? We'll see.
It does. It looks like they're pretty secure in all honesty. So. And that runs down. Then what we're going to do, so far so good, not too many technical errors. I'm going to make that one blue though. For those of you wondering, yes, I use OBS. There's probably very, very, very. Here we go. Now this. That's why I didn't see that button. This is the Cape Cod Premier League. The Cape Cod Premier League, and these folks play once a week. This is all 501 during the regular season. And this is actually how Dennis, Michael, and Rachel all qualified for the ADO. The Cape Cod Premier League is the ADO league for Cape Cod. So that is what you get right there. And that's how they qualified to go up to the Peabody VFW. And congratulations to all three and to Mike McGuire for coming in third. And thank you very much, Kevin Boyan, for mapping that out for us. And in this, we have 5 divisions with 8 players in each division. And they play different sets. And here you can see there is in double A the aforementioned Michael McGuire right there, who's a match behind second place Dennis Alker. And this goes just by wins. So you only get a point if you win. And it's a way Patrick has set this up. This league is run by Patrick Paquette. Face it, Patrick. Here is our A division, and that has Ed the Plumber Kuna. And then we have Sean Baker Jr. holding there. And again, in second place, another Board of Governor member there from the Cape Cod Dart League. Then we go down to B. And B is one of the mixed divisions. This is run completely off your Dart Connect average, and it just goes by your Dart Connect average. So there are ladies and gentlemen, I use that term loosely, that play in the same division. And B is one of those. You can see Rachel Emery and Jillian Richmond. They are at the bottom of that bracket, but that's because they have dominated most of the women's brackets that we've had in the singles league. So Meet and I have had the opportunity to stream some, and Patrick does the same thing. May 17th at the Yarmouth Moose Lodge will be this season's finale.
I was going to say, yeah, they're winding down, right?
They are. They are winding it down. Patrick has everything out there on Facebook, so you can follow along again on Dart Connect. You can watch live D Productions. We will be live streaming the finals. I don't know which one, but we'll see what happens. So please set your reminders. Let your friends know. Some great darting action from the Yarmouth Moose Lodge on May 17th. Here is our C division, and there is Jeffrey Parker sitting atop C division. He is the statistician for the Cape Cod Dart League. And his wife, Christine Baker, they are bookending this division. And again, another mixed division done by where you finish and the points that you, your points per round that you get based on Dart Connect. And then the leading up on the full ladies division. Oh, excuse me. I am so sorry. Jeff Parker is not married to Christine Baker. He is married to Christine Fulcher, who sets up the.
There you go.
I just saw the Christine. I am sorry. I don't want to start any rumors. So I'm sure Christine will let me have it next time I see her.
And that shows you how much I was paying attention. I didn't even notice she said that.
And I don't blame you, Christine, but you are not married to Jeffrey Parker. There's Jeffrey Parker's wife right there at the bottom of the ladies division, Christine Fulcher. And that is led by Jenny Zizo. And as I said, you can see right there, there's the flyer. And for the 17th, and we'll have an open luck of the draw too. So if you want, you can come and play in that luck of the draw. As you can see the sign-ups there. And again, check Facebook, Cape Cod Premier League for all that information, and Cape Cod Dart League for all the Dart League info. So now we are going to come to what is my favorite segment, and that is upcoming and what we've got. And the first thing we have upcoming is our May 2nd. Me and I will be up at the Tee Up Tap Room, as I said, for the second installment of the 501 Minuteman Dart League Championships, Minuteman 501 Single Championships, excuse me. In the finals, everybody who finishes in the top 4 qualifies for the finals that will be at the 2026 Which City Open. You can see Todd and Doreen at the Tee Up Tap Room. They take care of all of their dart players, their golf players, their cornhole players. Good Lord. I love this place. What do you think?
No, it's a great place. Very, wish it was a little closer. Kind of like the Liberal Club, wish it was closer, but for us, but no, it's always a good time up there. Like you said, they do a great job hosting it, and great people.
Yeah, and they treat us like gold when we go up there. We're like rock stars. Big time. Yeah, so we love being up there, and we hope to see a bunch of guys from the Worcester League there. It should be quite the darting action. So please set your reminders. Let your friends know next Saturday. All the action kicks off at 1 p.m. We check in at noon. So if you are a Minuteman Dart League player and you are in the Worcester area, I would go there. It's all free. It's all free. All right. And we are now going to be off and running with the upcoming events. Open this up so that Mr. Meat can get a good look at what's going on. So as I said, we're going to be up there. There it is right there, the grand finals. It's a $15,000 tournament. So that is pretty crazy. And then, of course, every single Monday night, that guy, you can find him at Brewster Pizza. And for $10, you can play in his luck of the draw. It is at Brewster Pizza. Sign-ups at 7. Start at 7:30. Generally double elimination. And
yeah, once in a while we don't get as many people, so we run a singles if we have to.
and you ran
double elimination.
Yeah, you ran singles last week, correct?
I did.
Who was the big winner?
Did you ask me that?
I did. I don't have to, but I did.
Lee Baker, I believe.
Oh,
I think
Lee Baker, one of the staples down there. Good to see. Good to see.
I don't keep track. Writing that stuff down, and my brain is a sieve. So,
but it is a good time, and if you're in Brewster, it is so much fun. Everybody down there is great, and just check in if you're hungry. Sometimes the kitchen will close a little early, so make sure you pay attention. And if you run a little late, get in touch. Meat's super good about that as well. So that is a local luck. And on Thursday nights, every single Thursday night, now we don't know how long because generally they're so busy they can't, handle the dart activity in there during the summertime, which is great. Come on down to the summer and visit all of our venues. However, that being said, there's Meats Monday night. Thursday night, DC Porcelli's Pizza and More up there in Yarmouth has a luck of the draw. That's generally double elimination. And Richard Powers usually there. Mark Sullivan does help out with that when he is not working. And they start that pot with $300. So before anybody walks through the door, there's $300 waiting in that prize pot.
That's huge. That's awesome.
Yeah, that is a very big thing. So we appreciate Jim and Ellie, and they always make it fun. There's always great food. Rhonda's usually running around serving everybody. They got great bartenders, great drinks, and I've heard that their carrot cake is pretty good.
Have you heard that?
I've heard.
I haven't
had much of it.
I think you heard from your wife.
Yeah. Jen, my Jen does love that.
It's usually a go-to for you. Yes, you can go there, honey, but you need to bring me carrot cake.
That's right. But they do a great job, so get on down there. Now, May 9th, that is going to be DPNE number 4. DPNE number 4 in those tour stops at the VFW in Concord, New Hampshire. Please reach out to Jen Paparlato with any questions. The grand finals, as we said, will be at the Beverly Franco. And if you haven't been there, that's actually an amazing place to play darts. So Putz and his team over there are awesome. Hey to Donna, hey to Putz. Haven't seen you guys for a while. And then May 16th, one of our favorite places in the world to be, the Liberal Club does the Spindle City Open. And we have 2 boards we sponsored. One under D Productions, one under the DGZ. I haven't seen anything, but hopefully our main man up there, Dean, has us put up there. And Andy, I believe Andy Kinder is the one that makes those signs that you see all around. Again, 25 permanent dartboards, and you just saw the flyer for the Spindle City just passed. So look up Liberal Club on the Facebook, and you will see that. And it is Mac Darts is the major sponsor there. So if you haven't met the Jong family, get down there. They'll have a huge display they put on right in the middle of it.
Yeah, I believe Mac Darts helped them with all the setups.
Yeah.
Yeah, so yeah, it's a great place to have darts. 25, you said 25 boards, right?
25 permanent boards in that main dart room, plus the 2 giant TVs, plus they do a permanent, they have their stream set up permanent. So you should be able to catch all that stuff live. I believe they're on Twitch. I'm sure Dean will put all that information out, but check out the Spindle City on May 16th. Then on May 17th, yes, we will have the Cape Cod Premier League Grand Finals. This will be all the finals generally in the building all at the same time. Every now and again, somebody can't make it, so they might have to do a final somewhere else. Some are early, some are later. We'll see. We will be bringing you some live action. I don't know which ones. We'll have to coordinate that with the basic, Patrick Paquette. But we will be at the Moose Lodge on May 17th for the grand finals. And there is no singles league. Patrick is a very busy man and has a lot going on in his personal life. So I don't know if there's anybody out there who's been toying with the idea of maybe trying to run a league or something. Now, we will do our summer series. You see right here, the DGZ LOD Summer Series. Last year's point champion was Michael Murphy. Hopefully he'll come up. The champion before that was Dennis the Legend Cotto. So every Wednesday night we have a luck of the draw. We keep a point system, and this will be surrounded by pictures of those people all summer long, June 10th through August 19th. So get on down. But come on down for May 17th. If you have any interest in running a league, talk to Patrick. He doesn't mind, walking somebody through it. And if not, get on down Wednesday nights and join us. Then on May 27th, as we were just talking to our main man, bracketologist extraordinaire, Cape Cod Dart League Commissioner, May 27th will be the final regular season night for the Cape Cod Dart League, which makes, that's just the, and then we will have the championship night. So that'll set the champions, I guess. So, and then after that, means doing some research now, looking back. And after that, as we said, championship night will be June 3rd. That will be at the Moose. D Productions hopes to be in the house to bring you one of those finals.
May 27th, May 20th is the last week of regular season.
So May 27th
May 27th will be the first week of playoffs.
Correct, which will set all the finalists.
Right, well, you said May 27th.
I did. 100%. Thank you.
That's why I was jumping on there. Like, oh, wait a second.
No, and as I read that, I was like, that can't be happening because
right. Well, I was going to say that would make this. Yeah, the third. Yeah, how that works.
So the 22nd is that makeup day for those for that week that got canceled.
The 20th is
due to the
20th. 20th would be the last week of regular season, the makeup match. For everybody, all divisions. And then first round of playoffs would be the 27th.
Nice. And then the finals will be
the 3rd.
June 3rd.
Correct.
So I had one date correct.
You did. You hit the final correct.
Not bad.
I just wanted to. I'm like, when you said that, I'm like, oh wait.
Yeah.
I gotta
that boy's lying. Then after we do that on May 30th, we do the Cape Cod Dart League, Cape Cod Youth Dart Tournament, blah, 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 blah. And that is a culmination with D Productions, myself, and Meet, the Cape Cod Dart League, the Premier League, the Moose Lodge, Mac Darts, the Bakers, the most of the Board of Governors from the dart, everything. There's so many people involved with this. DC Porcelli's.
Everything.
And that is free for kids 18 and under. So we've done this. I think this is the 4th. We did one at Brewster Pizza, and I think this will be the 3rd one we've done at the Moose. I think 3rd or 4th.
Yeah.
So it's either the 4th or the 5th youth event.
Something like that.
We can check back and
not that it really matters, but yeah.
But exciting news that Meat knows very little bit about, but this is a prelude. So over the summer, we are June, July, and August, 2 Sunday each month, we will be running an adult cornhole luck of the draw as well as a youth open dart inside the Moose Lodge. So there it is, our youth event. You can see it right there. So we're going to run this open youth, and this is in prelude to us. Long-term goal, opening up a JDC Youth Academy through the Moose organization on Cape Cod. I've been in touch with a couple gentlemen that, and I don't use that term loosely. These are 2 amazing gentlemen from Delaware who are taking care of the United States nationally with this. We got in touch with them thanks to Tammy Kelly, half of Gin and Tonic. And she got me in touch with these folks. We've had a couple conversations. Meet just got the application. I have a meeting with our Moose Lodge, and hopefully, if we go into September, we'll have an academy and be able to take advantage of all that, really open up some stuff for our youth, which we're already blessed to have with, Kerry Robinson over there in Monomoy. We have Coach Cal over there at Tech, and we have Aria over there at Barnstable. So we've got a pretty good in to the school system. So we're hoping that we'll get some people who want to do this. And this is what's going to happen. We'll have the youth event. We're going to push it there. We'll do our 2 Sundays, June, July, and August. And at that point, hopefully have all our accreditation done, everything set in place so that we can roll in September. And if we can roll in September, then we'll be looking for kids to enroll in that program and get that running. So I'm super excited about it, because if we don't get the youth involved, we're going to lose everything, and it's all about the youth. And you can see we have had on display here. These are some of the medals that we have and trophies, our swag bags that are all going to be there for the kids on the 30th. So what you think, Meat?
Which you'll be here before you know it.
Well,
seeing how we're almost in May already. Holy smokes. But no, it was always a good event. Love having the kids smiles on their faces. We buy some pizzas for them and bottomless sodas and water, whatever they want to drink. Alcohol free, of course.
Yes. Yeah. No, we have a rope off area that is all alcohol free for the kids on this event. We do like the parents to stay. We always need volunteers. We need volunteers who will score. We need volunteers who will help coach the kids and to clean up and pass out trophies and so forth. And I mentioned we generally get the Board of Governors and Bakers are always there helping. Of course, Melissa Hall and the Sex Kitten is always there helping out. So we got a lot of people who join in, a lot of Moose members who help out. Mac Darts, a bunch of stuff. So the chef, John Leonard, donated a bunch of stuff for us this year as well. So huge kudos to everybody, because it takes a community to make this thing happen. And we want to open it up to as many people as possible. So that is May 30th. Then we're just going to run, like I said, the Cape Cod Dart League Championships. Oh, also with the youth event, we do live stream that. So you can also see that on Facebook and on our YouTube channel. And we love the fact that that's helped a couple grandmas and uncles and other friends who couldn't be here.
Yeah, no, they love,
yeah, get to see
last year. It was a big hit last year.
And that does my heart good and Meat's heart good, because again, we're really pushing the youth thing, and I'm hoping this will take off. And we need your help. We need everyone's help to do this. So, and it is great learning math and everything else for the kids and working as a team. And it is. And if you're, and it gives everybody something to do. And hopefully this summer we'll get some parents down to the Moose and do a family thing. The chef, John Leonard, he's going to be doing some cooking on Sundays. Maybe when it's nice, he'll do a little barbecuing outside. That's where we'll do cornhole. Inside, we'll have the kids in a nice, safe area, far from the alcohol and the craziness. We're going to lock all the parents outside. Have all the parents outside. I digress. So I do, we talked about the open darts. We talked about June 6th. Every Monday night, there it is, Meets LOD. Thursday night is DC's LOD. June 6th is the DPNE number 5. That's when they get a little bit closer. That'll be at the Tee Up Tap Room. So, Mr. Meat, anything you need to add on your end or the Dart League end?
Not that I can think of offhand. No, just starting to wind down, and hope the rest of the season goes well for everybody. See everybody on Monday nights. And of course, everybody comes to see Mr. Tank. That's what
they do. We love Tank.
The big draw.
We do love Tank, and you're seeing we're putting Tank all the way out there and all our promotion stuff too. So you got to put the pretty people out there.
That's right.
So
give the people what they want.
Yes. So I'm gonna go back here. We're gonna let the upcoming run, and then I'm gonna click here, and we'll see if we do this right. I go down here. We're going to have that run all at the same time. And we are going to get ready. So, this is how we do it here. I want to thank Meat for coming out. I hope you folks have enjoyed some of this. As I said, a couple of crazy people. I do think, hopefully, our heart's in the right spot. And hopefully, we will all get to see you folks at Meets Monday night. LOD. I'm going to take this. We're just going to make this. Choom. Put us like that. We'll do this. A little click there. A little production. You guys like seeing production, right? Again, if you don't, OBS, I'm telling you, we got turned on to this to Will Stewart. So thank you, Will Stewart. There it is. Please subscribe on YouTube. Please share us on Facebook. And you know what? Do us a favor. Be the reason somebody smiles tomorrow. All right? It's going to make you feel good. It's really going to make them feel good. And for just a little bitty bit of time, our world is a much better place. We hope you have an amazing Sunday. We love you. I am the Geek. That is Meat. And we want to wish you well.
Have a great day, everybody.